still in the process. I leave Tuesday for Africa, so I have been busy, 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 a busy bee trying to get everything that I need together. And so that's why y'all haven't seen me much. And I am going to blog about vlog or try to do some type of DIYs when I'm over there. And so I'm not showing you guys because you see these pigtails. I had these little pigtails in my hair unit, and it doesn't look right. So hi guys. Okay, so we are going to, oh, come on, please be on the right one. Wait, it's on the right one, or what it said. Let's see. Hello, Jacqueline. I know it's. I know. Come on, I just saw you. All right, I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm just gonna do it this way. All right, so I'm gonna get right into our project because it's gonna take. It's a project that's gonna take longer than an hour. So that means we're gonna start it and we're gonna get as far as we can, and we'll go for as long as y'all want to go for, and we will try to finish this. I'm not gonna promise you we are, but I'm not. We're gonna try to finish this. So as you see, we're doing a crystal glam wall sconce, and Jacqueline, you know, people, it's gonna be a minute for someone to get on because you know I wasn't on last week, so that wasn't consistency. And you know, I know everybody like consistency, and I have not been that. I have not been that in a while, and I'm going through one of my depression stages, and I have been, you know, really depressed, and so I really haven't been wanting to do anything. I have ideas in my head and I got the supplies for it, but I just have not felt up to doing anything. And I apologize to you guys for that. And with that being said, I am going to go ahead and start. I was trying to get y'all up here on the big screen, but I had to put new batteries and stuff in the mouse, and it's not turning on. It just turned on a second ago, but now it acts like it doesn't want to. So let's get going. So for this DIY, what you're gonna need is a hot glue gun, a soldering iron. I guess that's what you call these, soldering iron with a tiny tip, some strong adhesive. Hello. This adhesive is a adhesive that I started using from one of my Hispanic sisters. Um, it kind of puts you in the mind of, oh, what's the one that is it the Gorilla Glue? It dries kind of fast. So you know, it's kind of runny, but it dries real kind of fast. It dries faster than E6000 does. So some strong adhesive, whatever kind you want, E6000, whatever you have. A square mirror. This is a recycled one, but I'm recycling it, and I'm glad because you're gonna need some way to hang up your wall sconce. And as you can see, this is a paper clip with a popsicle stick right here. Or you can use this backing right here. And this it's a fence piece. I guess that's what they call it I'm talking about McDonald's. Thank you, Jacqueline. It's a pallet, a wood pallet. That's what they call it, wood pallet. And it's from Dollar Tree. And you can use this if you want a little bit more rustic or country vibe. You can use this instead of the mirror. But we're going to use the mirror. Okay. We're going to do one of these, or if you're doing two wall sconces, you need two of these. And make sure you get the plastic piece off the back. Oh crap. You know what I left, guys? I left the lighting and it's right out there, but when it's time for it, I get it. You're going to need two push lights, or one. How many of you want? You can put one or two in here. You are going to need some crystal garland, and this is 10 yards, and I ordered it from, I think I got it from eFavor, I think. And it's real, these are real crystals. These are the glass real crystals, and you don't have to use the glass real crystals, but because this is a high-end, I want it to be like a high-end one. We're using real crystals for this, and they're heavier. I'll tell you, they're heavier, so that paper clip may not be enough to hold this, because by the time you get finished putting everything up here, it's going to weigh a whole lot. So you're going to need some crystal things. And you don't have to use this type of crystals, guys. They got all different types of crystals out there. And whatever type you like, you know, you can use it. Figure out a way to use it if it don't have hoops on it, and go for it. And you're also going to need some teardrop crystals, or whatever type or whatever shape crystals that you want. And these are also glass. And you don't have to use the glass one again. You can use the yes, okay, the plastic ones. My sister come at the wrong time. She's supposed to be here way early this morning, and now she hit 6 o'clock when I'm live, or 7 o'clock when I'm live. So guys, I think I'm going to try to mute you guys, and then I'm going to be working while I am here with my sister. So all I'm doing now is taking these out. And how many of these do you need? It depends on, hello Renee, hello Rosa, that how many of you're gonna put around here. And so we're gonna stop at I think it's 22. So you're gonna need 22 here, 22 here. So you're gonna need 44 of these. And I will tell you that one box of these crystals that you can buy on Amazon is enough for one side. Hold on, TG. So, yes. My sister's name is Tatiji, but we call her TG because people don't really know how to pronounce her name. So, and they don't really know how to spell it. So, we call her TG. So they could just write T and a G. All right. And these, you're going to need, these are the larger ones versus the smaller ones. I'm back here. I'm in the closet, office closet. And these are 35 millimeters right here. I'm not for sure what size these are. So, but we're using the smaller ones. And you can use one of these large ones right in the center if you want. Hi, Rebecca.
You done changed. Got you a bigger spot.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to
Well, you ain't got
mute
your
Michael.
mama.
Okay, guys. So I know Shannon, there's no audio right now because my sister is here and we're discussing our trip. So when she and I are talking, I just mute the microphone so that y'all don't have to hear us jabber. So what I did was I took my tray and I took my soldering iron and I went through each. It's got these little slashes up here, designer slashes, and I just went in between them. And guys, make sure you push your soldering iron through to the largest size because when it dries, the back side is going to dry smaller than the front side. So you're going to need that extra um circle because of that. So you have that done, right? So the next thing I would do because this is it's going to be really hard to do it once everything is on a piece. So what I'm going to do is I am going to clean my mirror. And guys, also, if you don't want a square mirror behind yours, you can put a round mirror if you want behind yours. But that mirror is going to also reflect light more, because it's going to hit the crystals, and then it's going to bounce back and hit the mirror, and then that's going to cause, you know, those little, I love those things, the I call it like the rainbow thing. Yeah. Who else loves the smell of alcohol? I love the smell of alcohol. I could put it on a like if I was just here doing this by myself, after I finish with this, I'll be smelling on this until it dry. And I don't get high, y'all. I do not get high off of it. I just like the smell. I just enjoy the smell of it. That's it. And since this is a recycled mirror, I'm trying to get all the little glue that I have up here off. Let me dry it. Squeaky clean. And I want to get that haze off. You found anything? I want to get that haze off. And if you don't find anything out there, you're welcome to look in my clothes to take some. Okay. So that's off. And okay, this is where I said you can use the mirror, or you can use the wood palette. And we're going to use the mirror because, like I said, it's going to be face down, or face up, should I say. And it's going to be such that when you have your light in there, your light is going to be shining on your crystals, and then your crystal is going to be hanging there. So the light, the crystal light is going to hit the crystals, and then it's going to bounce back on the mirror, and it's going to cause more lighting. I hope I didn't confuse you guys when I said that. Basically, in a nutshell, it's going to make it look better. So you decide where you want your mirror at. And I'm going to put my stuff on my my plate because it has a circle right here, and that's center mass. So that's what I'm aiming for. Center mass here and center mass on my mirror. All right, so let me bring this over here so you guys can see. Move that over for a second. And I would also tell you guys to count your crystals to go down here, so you don't have to do that. You know, like I said, this is not a 1 hour project. It's not. It's along the lines of our first what you call it, that light fixture that we made out of a Dollar Tree flower basket. So if you haven't seen that video, go back and see that video. It's one of our first videos that we had on the channel, and I think it's one of the first video that we had that do awesome on the channel. So you can go back and watch that, and you'll understand what I mean by the task of the correlation between the two. So I'm going to put mine right here. And as I said, I'm going to keep saying this throughout this video. This is not an hour project. So I don't want anyone to get upset with me because it's not completely finished. And I'm going to try to get as far as I can. See how runny it is? As far as I can. I'm trying to put the hot glue right in the center of it. because for some reason when I do mine, it always hear that sizzling. Okay. And I will leave this the feet on to give it some cushion against the wall. But okay. So and you're gonna set a light. You're gonna set a light right here. So don't worry about that. The feedback is, you can get whatever glue you think you can use. That's a real hard, real real a strong adhesive. And if it doesn't and if it doesn't, I'm trying to make sure I got my Cinemax. It was twisted a little bit. So yeah, whatever strong adhesive you want to use. And there is some strong adhesives out there that dries crystal clear. And they have crystal clear glue, hot glue. And so I wish I had that. Oh. Oh, yeah, let me make sure I say Happy Mother's Day, everyone. Enjoy your day tomorrow. Be with your mom, your family. If your mom is in heaven, I am sorry for that. But go out to her grave, sit out and talk with her. You can talk about something that made you both happy. And just be able to smile and not cry. Um, so yeah, so spend time with your mom at Mother's Day, even if she's not here with us. Make sure you don't forget your grandmothers, because they are the backbones of our community, and they do so much, teach so much, so they deserve so much. And if you had an aunt or somebody, whoever raised you as your mom, make sure you see them as your mom. And if I have any husbands out there that's watching this, hi Tara, happy Mother's Day. If I have any men out there that's watching this, guys, I understand your wife or your girlfriend or your significant other didn't have you didn't have your is not your mother, but she is the mother either to your children or to the children that you are raising as your own, or the children that you having the impact and the influence on. So with that being said, I feel like you should get her a gift, and as well as help the children get her a gift, even if it's nothing but breakfast in bed. And the children and your children help you with it. I know that's a cliche, but we women, we love that. We love that. At least I do. So make sure guys, you do right by your lady. All right, so with that being up here, I'm gonna come on and bring in one that has a little bit of crystals on it. I'm trying to get some done that way you can all see it. And then and now what I did was I started putting my crystals on. And like I said, how far you want your crystals to hang down, if you want them to come all the way down past here. And what I wanted to do, I wanted to actually bring them down, and where when you get on the sides, it still hangs down, but you're using less crystals because they're farther down. So that's my thinking, and I wanted it to be up and around like that. So if it doesn't look that way when I get all the crystals on it, I can manipulate it. And that's why I don't put the drop crystal on yet, because I want to make sure I have my crystals and my shape the way I want it. So I just put holes up to right here, and I know my holes are not big enough on this one because I didn't go all the way through. Okay, guys, and I know someone's going to say, well, I don't have a hot knife. I mean, I don't have a soldering iron, so how can I do this? Okay, you can get like a real thick nail head at the that's at the tip. You can turn your stove on, or if you have a bit of Bunsen burner thing, you know, the dryer, the thing that you dry your projects with, but it's gonna take longer if you only use that. But get that, put it on your stove, and get the tip hot, and have your thing there, and just go through there, sticking the nail through here, so that you can make the holes. You don't have to go out and buy anything. All right, so I started with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I knew it was 8, but yeah, and you want your end crystal to be empty, because your drop crystal has a hook on it already. And see, it already has 2 crystals on it. So see how far down, see how far down it's going to hang. Hold on. Yeah. Okay, like this. See how far down it's going to hang with those extra 2 on. So don't forget to add these 2 in when you're counting down, because you don't want it not to turn out the way you're thinking that you want it to. So 8 crystals plus the 2 is 10, and it'll be 10 crystals up here. And if you're going to go like I'm going, and it'll get you almost down to the bottom. And if you want it all the way to the bottom, I will add 2 more crystals, and that would give you 12. All right, so okay, now that, like I said, this is hard work. For me, it is. Some people it's easy to do. Some people, they can just pop these rings on, pop them on, and keep on going. I mean, they they are just that good with them, but I'm not that person. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's 9 up here, and the reason why it's 9, because you have to have a empty you have to have one that has an empty jump ring, because you're going to take that one off. You're going to take the 9th crystal off. And guys, like I said, if I mute, it's because my sister and I are talking about things. I got a couple of things I need to talk to her about the trip. And so I don't want to bore you guys with that. So I'm going to continue working while she and I are talking. So I hope that is okay with you guys. And when I unmute, if y'all have any questions, go ahead and write them so I can know that there's questions, and then I'll go back and answer. See, I want to tell you, I've been messing with this thing for 10 seconds probably, and I just got the jump ring, got the thing off. Don't throw this crystal away, guys, because this, like I said, it's real glass, and it may be a tedious job, but you can hook them together. And so then you're going to take your crystals that have the 8 strands, and you are going to teach you ready to talk. I said you ready to talk.
You really got nothing to talk about.
Huh?
I really ain't got nothing to talk about.
We got to pay for this. The test.
Okay, we need to do that today.
Well, it's got to be done before we go to the airport, because we got to have Oh, I guess everybody know that I'm online.
That's right, Bern. Look, this. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Okay.
Hello?
So there we are. And that 8 strand took it down just enough so it has that little curve. So you can do it one or two ways. You can do all of them on this side and then go over there. You can go back and forth. However you want to do it, you can. And so, like I told you, I didn't pre-do mine, but I would recommend that you pre-do your crystals. It'll go faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I only had to do 8 here because it already had a jump ring free. So 8 if the jump ring is already at the bottom, 9 if the jump ring is not, and you have to take one of the crystals off. I don't know why it's so hard for me to do these things, and I don't have on nails. I thought maybe it was nails. Shoot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's why I said if you're like me and you have so much trouble taking the jump rings off and putting the jump rings on, then I definitely recommend you pre-do them. You know, sit down somewhere, pre-do them, and then maybe you can start your project the next day. And see, I know, okay, see, there's an opening right there. All right. So if y'all have any suggestions on how I do that, please let me know. And and I'm going to go ahead and do just a couple so I can have some while we're talking. Again, this one, every other one, you're going to have an extra crystal, so you're going to have to take it off. But don't throw those crystals away, because if you're doing a filler of some sort and you want to put crystals in them, you can use these crystals for that. And they, like I said, they are real crystals, so they are going to reflect more light. And also you got to have an empty one at the bottom. Come on, work with me. See, all you got to do is ask him if he'll do it for you. So what everybody have planned for Mother's Day? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna try and finish doing all my packing tonight, and tomorrow I may just put some clothes on and go out to eat by myself, go eat brunch or lunch by myself, or get my son to go out and get me some and watch a movie. My husband is in New Mexico, so no joy there. But what everybody else have planned? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The good thing to me, the best thing about Mother's Day is not what you get. Is like I love my family calling me, my grandchildren calling me, my children calling me just to say Happy Mother's Day, and we talk for a little while. I'm fine with that. I really have never gotten any real flowers. I may have, no, I'm not gonna lie, I may have, my children may have, somebody may have gotten my children um um flowers for me before, and I'm almost sure I have. I always, you know, you always get candy. 1, 2, 3, and mine seems to always be the turtles, which I love the turtles. And I always get the cars. Now the cars are, I love the cars. If it's money in it, it's okay. That's an extra added boost. But I just love my cards. 1, 2, so 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I'm going to stop now, and I'm going to work on the actual sconce. And I think if you can find you a glass, well, you got to know how to do, like, you have to know how to put holes in glass, and or figure out a way how to get your crystals on. And I can tell you, you can take one crystal like this, and you can glue it on to your thing. I'm gonna tell you what I mean in a second, but you can glue it like this on the inside or the outside, and you can use, if you can find a glass bowl like this that has a design. I know they have like a casserole dish that has something like this, but if you can find something glass and you want to make it even more high end, you can use a glass thing. But like I said, remember, you're gonna need strong adhesive for your mirror to go in the back. You're going to need something strong to hang it up on the wall, because it's going to be super heavy, and you're going to have something to anchor it in the wall. And that's if you go all glass. Okay, so that's what I meant. So now I'm going to come back over here. I'm going to put some more on this side. I'm going to put a couple more on this side, and then I'm going to jump on the other side, because I want you to be able to see. I'm going to cover up what's not done, just so you can see what it looks like. And as I said, this is not an hour DIY. You're not going to finish it in an hour. Like I said, I would make it like a 2-day project. I would prep everything the first day. And what I mean by prep, I mean count your crystals out. Count your crystals out. And that way you will have them already done. And that will speed up your process. I missed one. Also, what helps a little bit better is if you open your jump ring just a little bit. Come on, focus. Let me put it in front of this. Open your jump ring just a little bit, and that may help people like me that has issues. See, and it goes right in. But on the other hand, you need to be careful with that, because it is open, so you don't want to keep going around and take it right back off. So be mindful. See, I almost got ready to take it off. Be mindful of that. And what I try to do is to take and stick both of them. Do the hole. And you can put it up like that if you want. Oh, I didn't read some of the comments on what you're going to do. Yeah, Jacqueline, that's always good. Is that the knife to push between the jump ring to open it? Oh. Oh yeah, thank you so much, Moonchild. If you're going to use the nail to make your holes. Make sure you be safe. You're gonna have to use pliers or something to that nature because that the whole nail is going to get hot. So you want to make sure that you're being safe. I will also even wear like the gloves that you get when you curling your hair with the curling irons. If you have one of those, I will also wear one of those. So I don't know if Miss V is up here yet, but she has a video out, guys, that she did of her patio, and it's pretty. I didn't get a chance to finish all of it, but I looked at that thumbnail and I can tell from the thumbnail that it's going to be really, really nice. Okay, let me just do that like I said. Push it open a little bit. And you have to make sure you're looking at your holes every once in a while because they are clear, so it will be hard to see sometimes, and you may miss one. Get in there, little bugger. And then I'm just gonna close it back. Now I think I know what I'm gonna do. Make this go easier on me. Put 2 more on this side. Well, actually, I'm gonna go to this side and take it to the first hoop. How was your breakfast? My sister's son did their Mother's Day breakfast today.
Oh, Lord.
We both have 2 children, and our children are both the same way. The boy is older than the girl.
Oh, shoot.
Teacher, what's the age difference between? Oh no, you know what? Yeah, you know what? I always forget my youngest nephew, Raheem. I don't know why I always forget him. He's just so far so far apart. He was one of those unplanned babies. But yeah, she has 3 children. 4 if you count her grandson that she adopted. So she got 3 boys and 1 girl if you go by that. So, and see, this right here is making me. Oh, guys, you also can do this when you get finished. Don't put it on the actual base, because you don't want a whole lot of glue on your base. It's going to take away from the look of it. But put just a little bit of glue right on that jump ring if you need to, so it won't go out anywhere. My sister just had a tooth removed, and she been a hardhead and smoking. I told her we're gonna get to Africa, and she's gonna have a dry socket, and she's gonna be like, "Oh, what can I do?" Because y'all know I used to be a dental assistant, and I'm gonna say, "You gotta go to the ER, and they're gonna give you some antibiotics and pain meds." So you shouldn't have been hard-headed.
I'm gonna be all of that.
Huh?
I'm gonna be all of that.
Well, I know.
Rex, look, get to my baby. Don't be hard. Don't be hard-headed.
Her fiance doesn't want her smoking either, but and she's supposed to have quit before she went back over. But you see how well you can't see, but you can hear how well that went. Told her that coughing.
Tell them I just climbed about 20 steps.
Oh, my steps. Everybody say my steps are steep, and everybody always be out of breath when they get to the top of it.
That's what wore me out right now, but it did puff too.
My grandson must be staying with his mom this weekend.
Oh.
Jashawn. Okay. Making some more of these. And see, it's like repetitious. And like I said, even it is repetitious. It's repetition on putting it through the hole. It's repetition on counting them out. It's a repetitious DIY, but in the end, it's all worth it. When you go through all of that for it too, and you finish it, it looks good. So one box does one whole side. So remember I said I got these from efavormart.com, and these are, let me see, I think the ones that we have is 35 or no 43 millimeters is this one right here, and that's the one we're using. And then they have the larger ones, and you can use the larger ones as well. And as I said, I'm gonna put one large one right in the center of my wall sconce, so when it hangs down, it's a little bit bigger than all the rest. But if it makes it look like this all even, then I won't, because this is the effect that I want right here. I wanted a gradual thing going down, and hopefully it'll work the way I want it. And you can, like the first two sections I put 8 on. The second two sections I may put 6 on, because I'm putting 6 on them because it is hanging down more off, maybe hanging down more, or I may leave it there. It just depends on how it's giving me, what type of arch it's giving me when I look at it. So yeah, so be mindful of that. But if you want it all one thing, if you want it all coming down, you're still going to you probably won't even need but the crystal when it comes to the bottom, because the crystal will still hang off. Oh, I like those green shoes. They Converse.
Yes, ma'am.
I got mine's is a K-Swiss. Where you get them from? Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That must mean you wearing a whole lot of green.
I mean, but I love green and orange and yellow.
And I'm wearing a lot of yellow. I was like, man, let me put some of this yellow back. Everything, especially the tops, is yellow. That bright yellow too. I said my sister's already talking about me taking my designer bag with me. Talking about I'm gonna cause attention to myself and probably get get robbed. I'll get robbed. Be the one to get robbed.
She was talking about all of them. That's what she said.
I got some new bags, and I had them out on my bed. And I'll show my baby sister the bags when she called me on FaceTime. And she called my sister, my older sister, and said, how is going to take all those designer bags over there, and she going to end up getting robbed. My older sister called me, why? I don't want you to get robbed. I don't want you to have no. So why are you taking all those bags? I was like, what are you talking about? Bitch told me you taking all those designer bags. I said, add her into this call. Go ahead and add her into this call. I fussed her out. And she always talking about, why you always fussing me out? Because you always the one doing stuff.
I said, oh,
5, 6, 7,
Because
8.
this one was up.
Look, guys, did you mind me telling them how you met Prince? My sister met her fiance by internet, and you know, a lot of people shine down on that because they say, especially when you go into Africa, you know, these people have, the guys have ulterior motive for talking to American women. And so of course when she first started dating him, we all was skeptical. We all was doing our own little research on him. And you know, he seemed like an up and up man. He owns a mosque. He owns property, um, own apartment buildings. I guess I would call it an apartment building because it's several little rooms or whatever in one thing, and it's, they say it's shaped like a L, but I mean a U, but I haven't seen it yet.
And that ain't it. It goes down further.
Well, and
The block.
well, he owns the whole block. So he's considered well off in Africa. And so I told my sister today, I said, I was kind of skeptical Prince didn't want to give me no streets that's close to his house so I can find me a hotel. And my sister said, I said, I thought he was trying to get me over there to get kidnapped. My sister said, he ain't doing that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But I'm excited, guys. I am really excited. I hope my sister and her fiance know that if they don't take me sightseeing, I'm going sightseeing myself. I'll just.
You ain't gotta worry about that.
I ain't walking everywhere either.
Well, I don't. Period.
But yeah.
I walk in the nighttime.
But whether you know it or not, like Africa they have Airbnbs, but sometimes that the bathroom for the Airbnb is outside of your room. You have to go outside your room, either in a hallway or out into a whole nother building. And they got like what they call wash houses, where they have showers and stuff that's lined up and things, you know, whatever. And I told my sister and her fiance, I got to have a bathroom in my room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So yeah, guys, like I said, it's just repetitious, and it's not an hour long project. It's not. I will tell you. So if you think you're gonna sit down and do this project in an hour, don't even start it, because it's not. It's gonna take you probably 6 to 8 hours to do it. So that's why I said we can't finish it up here. Now it may take you less time if you're a good if you're a person good with the jump ring, it'll take you less time. But for us people that have issues with the jump ring, it's gonna take us longer. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you know, I just thought about this, and I would tell you, either put your favorite YouTube over on put your favorite YouTuber on and zone out on them, and you know, sit there and, you know, on that one, on the first part, sit there and, you know, make your links. Yeah, on this side. Make your links, and see, this thing getting on my nerves, And sometimes you just got to put it down and walk away from it, because it will frustrate you. And instead of sitting here counting every last one of them, I should just be doing it like this and having one make sure that they're straight out and just measuring it. That way you're not counting and missing too much of your show, because you know it's gonna be the same for the first two sections. And see, we've been doing this for an hour and we haven't even touched the surface of this yet. One, two, okay. Still counting. Huh?
Can we do it tomorrow?
Yeah, we could do it tomorrow. But see, I don't want to do mine because I could go ahead and do mine, but I'm afraid, or you and you also can cash out me yours and I can do yours as well. Because I have a picture of your passport. So I have all the information. Oh, I don't think they would need your social security number, but I'll do like I did today, text you. Look, I'm on the phone and I done lied and told the people I'm you. And so I started thinking, I said, man, they're gonna ask me her birthday, they're gonna ask me her address, and I don't know either one of them by heart. So I had to hurry up and text her. I said, the lady says, so ma'am, what is your address? And I said, I don't know which address that her son used, because her son made the did the order. So I have to let me text her right quick and find out what it is. And then it seemed like she was taking forever to reply. So they asked me her birthday, and I just needed to know the year, because I knew the day and month. I just didn't know the year. But now I don't think I'll forget her year, because my husband is 3 years older than her and 6 years older than myself. My husband had 3 more years and he's gonna be in his 60. But he look good to be don't look good to be 60. He just need we need to work on his beer belly, because he stayed out of work for like 2 years just to relax from when he came from look at that. Oh, when he came from overseas. And so now he's back in the workforce. Hold on. Something right.
I ate some tacos.
All right. You know what I ate today? You know what I ate today? A bite of a cheese bread, the cheese bread that you get with your stuff from a restaurant. That's all I ate today, and I only ate one bite of it because it was leftover and it had a leftover taste, so I didn't want it. Y'all, I don't like leftovers, but I think I already told y'all that. And I don't like water, not unless it's ice cold water. And you know what? It's gonna be crazy because we can't drink the water over there. We can't use it to brush our teeth. I think we can use it to cook with, because if you boil it, it takes the stuff, the malaria stuff away, or whatever it's supposed to be. We don't use it. We don't use the water. And I bet while I'm over there, that's gonna be the only thing I want to drink is water, knowing that I can't have it, and then I'm gonna have to go out and get bottled water. It always work out that way. When I can't have something, then it turns out that I want it. And so yeah. And it's not gonna be hard for me to remember. You know what it's gonna get me at, because you can't even use it to brush your teeth. I normally open my mouth in the shower, put water, brush my teeth, and that's where it's going to get me, because I'm going to be expecting to do my same routine and I can't. I'm sorry guys, this thing is getting on my nerves. And I'm sorry about that. I forgot to turn the notifications off. Um, I need to figure out a way to get all these notifications off my phone. I see. I'm about to. The enemy been with me, y'all, because I've been wanting. I've been at this point where I'm at a stage that I just want to curse somebody out, and I don't curse. I haven't cursed in I don't know how long. Now, if I'm really mad, oh my look, I said I don't curse. My granddaughter said, "Yeah, I heard you cuss before," and I said, "Yeah, you have." I said, "Yeah, was, she was real mad then, and yeah, she cursed." And she that one the day that she heard me cursing, she said, "Yeah." After everything was all over, she said, "Yeah. I don't like it when you curse. I don't like to hear you curse." I said, "I'm sorry, baby, and I shouldn't have did that in front of y'all either." But yeah, you know. Okay. I know we're over in time, but I need y'all opinion. I need to ask y'all something, and then y'all can respond in the comments. Even if we sign off, respond. And if you're watching this after the live is over, please put your comments down in the bottom as well. Okay, my daughter, my baby girl, she has 3 older children, 9, 8, and 7. And her older 2 are more responsible, and her oldest has become real responsible with her phone now. But she do have slip ups, and her mom has to get her another one. But so, and my grandson, he does good with his, but her baby, the 9, 8, 7, the 7-year-old, she will destroy electronics. I remember the first tablet I brought all of them. She took her tablet home, and I think on the second day put it on the ground and started jumping up and down on it and broke it. And then she picked it up, and my other 2 was like, "Oh, you gonna get it?" And she was like, "No, because all y'all gonna do is buy me another one." And I was gonna buy her another one until they told me what she said. And then I was like, "No, you tearing up your stuff expecting somebody to buy you some more." And so her mom did the same thing now. So because every tablet or whatever she get, she destroys it. Okay. So fast forward to 2 days ago. They had came home, and the oldest, the boy, the 9 and the 8-year-old, 8 and 9-year-old, but just still like it. The 8 and 9-year-old, the 8-year-old wanted to play his video game, and 9-year-old wanted to be on her phone. And so the 8-year-old has the game. He has the game. He has his school iPad, and he has his phone, his school iPad, and the game. So his mom told him to go in the room and play or whatever, however you want to call it. And so when my grandson started playing the game, the 7-year-old wanted his phone, and he said no. And he said no. So his mom said, she went out and was telling her mom that her brother wouldn't give her the phone. And so my daughter said to her, now my 9-year-old is already in the bedroom. She's up on her bed, and she's playing on her phone. So the 7-year-old comes and tells mom that her brother wouldn't let her use his phone. So his mom, look at that. My daughter said, "Well, I can't make them give you their phones or their tablets and stuff." She said, "When you are responsible enough to take care of your stuff, then you will be able to get some electronics. And she said, so you need to go in the room, get on the bed, and just think about that. So she went in and she got on the bed, and apparently she couldn't find the TV remote. And my daughter told her, she said, well, I just brought you batteries for the TV remote and you lost them. So that's on you. Oh, well, I don't know what you're going to do. So about 5 minutes passed and we're talking, and the 7-year-old come back out and was like, Kiona, that's the 9-year-old, won't give her her phone so she can turn the TV on to Netflix or whatever app she has on her phone to control the TV. So then her mom calls didn't know what happened was the 7-year-old, she got this bad habit of just hollering and screaming. And so she was hollering and screaming, and her mom was like asking her, what is going on with you? Why are you hollering and screaming in my house? So she was like, I told Kiona to give me her phone so I can control the TV. And she said I had to wait because she was on her phone. And so she went in and told her mom that Kiona wouldn't give her phone to for her to fix the TV. And so her mom, my daughter said, Kiona, what is the rule of the house? Now they have a rule of the house, but remember what she said when they first came in. She said, what is the rule of the house? And so she was like, if you come in, you control the TV with your phone or something like that. But that's all she said that she would have to do, turn the TV on and turn it to what she wanted to watch. So Kiona tried to start talking to her while she was, giving the 7-year-old what she wanted about giving her a phone to turn on the TV so she can watch TV. And so the 9-year-old was trying to give her side to the story, and my daughter kept talking over it. It wasn't allowing her to say what she needed to say. So she said, listen to me, listen to my side. And it was like when she said her side of the story, it didn't matter because she was like, well, what's the rule of the house? So they made the oldest one give the youngest one her phone so she can turn the TV on, but she was telling her that you need to make sure you put it on what you want because she's not going to continue to just change channels for you. So I waited until they were out of the room because I didn't want to. I never what I call discipline my children in front of their children. So when they left, I said you was wrong for that. And she was like, why? Why was I wrong? I said, because when they first came in the house, you made that speech about her tearing up her stuff, and you can't make them give her their phone. And you just did what you told them that you just did that. You made Kiona give her phone. She said, but that's the rule of the house. I said, I understand it may be the rule of the house, but in this particular incident, you told her that, when she learned how to take care of her stuff, she'll have something to play with. So I said, so she always thinks that when it comes to Kiona, that I'm just taking up for Kiona. And I said, no. I said, that's just how it is. So her best friend is staying with her right now for a little while. And so she came home and she was like, okay, we're going to ask Mimi. And so she was like, Mimi, what's the rule of the house about the TV? I said, no, Kiosha, don't. That's not how you're supposed to go and ask her, because you coaching her to where she needs to go. So, my question to you guys is, do you feel she was right for what she did, or was she wrong for what she did, or was that okay for her to do by taking the other one's phone and allowing the youngest one to control the TV? Now, that's my question. Do you think she was wrong for doing that? Whatever you say, I'm not going to be mad, because everybody have their own opinion on things.
What is that?
This is gonna be a sconce, a wall sconce.
Okay. Whatever that is.
Wait, did I finish this? No, I only did one of these, but I was gonna do two. You want this one?
Mm-hmm. What is it?
It's a flower vase, or
Okay,
whatever
okay.
type of vase you want it to
Okay.
be. I'm gonna make the other one too, but I
Alright.
just didn't make it right now.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Your mama was gonna get it.
Mm.
Okay, so yeah, that's the question. That's the answer. That's the thing. So you guys let me know. And the reason why. If you agree with her, tell me why. If you disagree with her, and you agree with me, tell me why. So that's it. So guys, I just cleaned around my mouth because I had cotton mouth. So guys, I am going to sign off on this vlog, and I am going to continue to work on this. And as always, first one that has the ability to turn it on is the winner. I don't understand that, Renee. But anywho, yeah. So I'm gonna work on it, and you, of course, I am going to be gone for a month. I leave Tuesday, and I'm going to try to go live. I'm gonna still try to go live, but you remember the time difference. So I'm gonna have to try to set my alarm to East Coast time to
4 hours difference.
yeah, to come on at our regular time. So I will be vlogging, or I'm gonna try to, if they have a Dollar Tree over there, or if they, whatever type of store they have that I can get things to put together and make something, then I may make something and just leave it, or I'll leave it over there to um um his daughter-in-law or whomever. But yeah, guys, um your daughter was wrong. The youngest will never know. That's what I said, Jacqueline. That's the exact thing I said. I said, how is she gonna ever learn? Because you just rewarded her for losing the remote, losing the batteries in the remote. And she was saying that I was putting two different scenarios together. Thank you. Or if I can, Queenie, I'll bring you something back. But yeah, guys, forgive me for my inconsistencies. If you look at the beginning of this vlog, this live, I gave you the reason for that. And so if you want to know the reason, you can go back and look at the beginning of the live, and I tell you that in here. So okay, guys, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you to the moon and back again. I want to show you my new crowns that I have, but the bottom doesn't look right now. So, and I got one that's still missing. They got to put the SWV versus Escape tonight. Oh yeah, that's gonna be a good one. But yeah, is that at 8 o'clock as well? Because I know the other one came on at 8 o'clock, and it's on BET, right? No, it's on the internet. It's, well, it may be on BET now, but it was on YouTube before. All right, guys. So my sister gonna leave, and I want to say something to her before she leave.
It's getting dark outside.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Renee. Oh, and she don't like to drive in the dark time, and then she got to go across the bridge.
Why you got
Right.
these clothes right now?
Oh, because I was just throwing stuff down there when I was cleaning off that side. I'm getting ready to get them up now anyway.
Me.
All right, guys. I love you and enjoy the evening. Enjoy your Mother's Day, and be ready to tell me about the Mother's what you received and what you did for Mother's Day. And also, don't forget, if you haven't already, give me your thoughts on the situation that happened with my daughter and her children and myself. And then I will hopefully see you guys next Saturday from Africa. Yay! So bye, guys. I love you. How many people?